Good morning. Today is Monday, May 5th, 2025. It is 10 a.m. and I call this meeting of the Platte County Commission to order. Commissioner Burbrick, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I will.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. First item on our agenda is the approval of the agenda.
I move approval of the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Frederick?
Yes.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Gainer?
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda is the consent calendar.
I move to approve the consent calendar.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the consent calendar. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Frederick?
Yes.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Gainer?
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, business action items, and the first of those is 2025 RES 038 to be presented by Captain Shanks with the Platte County Sheriff's Office. Morning, Captain.
Good morning, Commissioners. Captain Jeffrey Shanks with the Sheriff's Office on 2025 RES 038. This is the Law Enforcement Memorial Day and Law Enforcement Officers Appreciation Week, which is coming up. It actually starts next week, this coming Sunday. And we're asking that the County Commission proclaim May 15th, 2025 as Law Enforcement Memorial Day, and that the period of May 11th through May 17th, 2025 be recognized as Law Enforcement Officers Appreciation Week, along with the nationwide recognition of that. We're also requesting that the United States, Missouri, and Platte County flags be flown at half-mast on May 15th, 2025, to honor and the memory of all the law enforcement officer personnel who have lost their lives in the line of duty in the previous year of 2024.
I move approval of 2025-RES-038, the Law Enforcement Memorial Day and Appreciation Week resolution.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? I certainly appreciate our law enforcement officers, not just here in Platte County, but throughout Missouri and the country, frankly. And so we're very lucky to have such a fine sheriff's office here in Platte County. So thank you for all you do.
Thank you, sir. Commissioners, I believe that we're very blessed in the area to not only the sheriff's office, but all the law enforcement agencies. Especially this year, it's been very apparent that we have a very strong, good working relationship with all our law enforcement partners in here. And we continue to try and provide the best quality service to the citizens of the area in Platte County.
Yeah, thank you. Any further comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Frederick?
Yes.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Gainer?
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2025 CO 049.
Captain Shanks with the Sheriff's Office again, 2025 CO 049. We're asking for an order to approve an agreement between the Platte County, Missouri and Carahsoft Technology Corporation. This is, I believe, a renewal of a contract of cooperative purchasing through Omnia Cooperative Purchasing Contract. This is to acquire digital video recording, forensics, and analytical software and services. This is part of with our cyber crimes and our cyber crimes unit. This is a one-year contract. The budget impact is $5,143.75, which is included in this year's budget. The auditor is certified that the funds are encumbered and available, and the agreement has been reviewed for cause.
I move to approve 2025-CO-049 for DVR software contract purchase.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Frederick?
Yes.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Gainer?
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Next is 2025 CO 050.
Jeff Shanks with the Sheriff's Office again. 2025 CO 050 is also an order, and we're asking for an agreement between Platte County, Missouri and Carahsoft Technologies. This is for the purpose of renewing a one-year contract with our cellular forensic analytical software and services, also known as Cellbrite. This again is for cyber investigations, being able to pull information from cellular telephones and technological devices. This is also through a cooperative purchasing agreement through Omnia Cooperative Purchasing Contract. The budget impact is $20,665.33, which was included in this year's budget request. The auditor is the encumbered funds are encumbered and available, and the agreement has been reviewed for cause.
I move approval of 2025-CO-050, a contract renewal with Cellbrite.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 Motion carries 3-0. Next is 2025-CO-051.
Jeff Shanks with the Sheriff's Office again. 2025-CO-051 is an order approving agreement between Platte County and again, Carasoft Technologies. This is some more cellular forensic analytical software and services. Cooperative purchasing through Magnet Gray Key software for forensic cellular telephone extraction analysis to enhance forensic investigations. The budget impact is $12,099.76. The funds were, the request was included in the 2025 budget. The auditor has reviewed and the funds are available encumbered, and the agreement has been reviewed for cost.
I move to approve 2025-CO-051 for renewal of contract with Gray Key for cellular forensics.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 The motion carries 3-0. Next is 2025-CO-052.
Jeff Shanks with the Sheriff's Office again. 2025-CO-052 is also an agreement between Platte County and Carasoft Technologies. And this is the purpose of acquiring additional computer forensic and analytical software services. This is a one-year contract, also through Magnet Axiom software for the, again, analysis of computer and cellular devices as part of our enhanced forensic investigations. The budget impact is $2,905.50, was included in the request in this year's budget. The auditors reviewed and the funds are available encumbered. And again, the agreement has been reviewed for cost.
I move approval of 2025-CO-052, a contract renewal with Magnet Software.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Next on the agenda, 2025 RES 039 will be presented by County Administrator Wes Minder. Good morning, Wes.
Morning, Commissioners. Wes Minder. Before you is a resolution designated. We are seeking designation for the Sheriff's Office to be a Missouri Blue Shield law enforcement agency. And one of the items is just a commitment from the Commission to continued support of law enforcement. And from the resolution, you can see that we've increased the public safety budget from $12.3 million to $18.2 million in 2025, just in 3 years. And one of the benefits of being a certified agency is the potential for additional grants from the state of Missouri.
I move to approve 2025-RES-039 to support the application for the Sheriff's Department to be a Missouri Blue Shield law enforcement agency.
Second.
We have a motion and second on this. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 The motion carries 3-0. Next is 2025 RES 040.
Good morning, Commissioners. Resolution 2025 RES 040 is a reappointment of Ms. Yummy Pandolfi to the county's Board of Trustees, or to the Public Library Board of Trustees. The county has 4 representatives, and this is a reappointment for Ms. Pandolfi to continue to serve in that role.
I move approval of 2025-RES-040, the reappointment of Yummy Pandolfi to the Library Board.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Next is 2025 CO 053.
Good morning, Commissioners. Commission Order 2024 CO 053 is a contract amendment with Lineal Services. Previously, last September, the County Commission authorized a $60,000 contract with Lineal. This was in response to a couple of substantial open records requests that the county had obtained that the staff, we do not have the manpower to resolve between the commission offices and the clerk's offices. We have used that. The contract was a time and materials up to an amount based on an estimated number of records. The requests have exceeded the number of estimated records, and so this is an increase of $35,000 to increase the contract amount up to $95,000, which we will continue to use to respond to these open records requests.
I move to approve 2025-CO-053 for contract amendment with Lineal Services.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? I would just like to comment that this represents a significant commitment to transparency here at the county. We're prepared to do whatever we need to make sure that the folks have access to everything that we do. It's not just this money, but a substantial amount of County Clerk Jared Pruitt's time has been committed to this, as has our IT department, and this has been very time consuming, but it's also very important. Any further comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 Motion carries 3-0. Next is 2025-CO-057.
Good morning, Commissioners. This commission order awards our 2025 annual bids in the categories listed in the ordinance.
I move approval of 2025-CO-057, the award of the 2025 bids for categories 1, 2, 4, and 24 through 26.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Wes.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, 2025-CO-055 to be presented by Lake County Clerk Jared Pruitt.
Good morning, Commissioners. You have before you 2025 CO-055. It's the senior tax credit approvals and denials. Today, there are approximately 2,500 recommended approvals coming through session. And so with that, I would just ask for your approval on 2025 CO-055.
I move to approve 2025-CO-055 for senior tax credit approvals and denials.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
I was just going to say thank you to Jara and your office for all of the time and work and effort on this project. It's I know it's been a big effort, so we appreciate all of that.
Absolutely. No, the citizens really are a pleasure to work with, but yes, it has dramatically increased our workload, but
Yeah.
we're getting in a groove, so it's good.
Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Jared.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, 2025 RES 042 to be presented by Parks and Recreations Director Daniel Erickson. Good morning, Daniel.
Morning, Commissioners. Daniel Erickson on behalf of the Parks Department. Resolution 42 is a request for bids. We are seeking bids for the construction of what we're calling the Michael Gunn at Platte Meadows Phase 2 project. As you recall, the Michael Gunn Platte Meadows Park is located off of Northwood Road, generally located north of Park Hill South High School. Phase 1 was to basically activate the 120-acre property to add a parking and a mile loop trail. Phase 2, we're really trying to bring people to this park, will include added parking, a playground, shelter house, bathroom, and some other site grading issues. So it's a significant improvement. This is one of the major investments out of our new updated parks tax. So with this, we're seeking bids. Bids are due on June the 4th at 10 a.m. in the county clerk's office, and staff recommends that you approve this request for bids.
I move approval of 2025-RES-042, the request for bids for the Michael Gunn Park at Platte Meadows Phase 2 work.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Frederick?
Yes.
Commissioner Herbert?
Yes.
Commissioner Bieber?
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Daniel. Next on the agenda, 2025 RES 037 to be presented by Public Works Director Bob Heim. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Commissioners. Bob Heim, Director of Public Works. Yes, this is a hearing. I guess we'll need to open that.
Thank you. It is 10:15 a.m. and the public hearing is open.
This is hearing number 2, Commissioners, to amend our traffic ordinance. It's section 304.130 RSMO. More specifically, it's the schedules within that section, or schedules 1, 2, and 3, respectively. That is speed limits, stop intersections, and parking restrictions. As stated in the first hearing a couple weeks ago, we've gone through and just updated all the different speed limit signs that have been added, and the no parking, and stop signs, yield signs, that kind of thing. So this hearing is the second hearing of 3 that is required by statute. This is an opportunity for the commission and the public to get up and speak or to oppose any of the changes that have been made. So we will turn that over to see if there are any comments, and if there are none, then I would recommend that the commission move this on to the third and final hearing on May 19th.
Okay, thank you. Are there any public comments? Any comments from the commission? Seeing none, it is 10:16 a.m. and the public hearing is closed. Okay.
All right, so do I move to approve this?
No, we're not approving. Let's see, are we approving?
It's just,
We're voting on this resolution? I guess we are.
I guess you can to sign off on the hearing 2's
Yeah.
been done, so that if we have
Sounds
to
good.
approve.
okay, so I move to approve 2025-RES-037 for the amendments to traffic schedules and ordinances.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Frederick,
Yes.
Commissioner Berger,
Yes.
Commissioner Band.
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2025 CO054.
Commissioner, CO 54 is a second piece of the puzzle and final one, if you will, to continue to maintain our motor grader operators. As I noted when we did the preventative maintenance agreement last week, these motor graders, they run somewhere between $425,000 and $450,000 a piece. We have 2 of them, so we make every effort to keep them maintained as best we can by that preventative
Bob, can you
maintenance.
hold on one sec? Hey, Wes, are you checking to see if Chris is going to be coming up? Thank you. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Yeah.
No problem. The preventative maintenance side is making sure that we hit all of our maintenance schedules, and John Deere or Murphy Tractor takes care of that. This is the warranty side of it, so that if we would happen to lose a transmission, an engine, computers, those are very expensive items. Computers, which there's numerous ones on board, run $7,000, $8,000 a piece. A transmission's $20,000 to $25,000, an engine $30,000. So staff is recommending that we enter into an agreement with Murphy Tractor for a 2-year extended warranty on both of these machines. The total cost of that would be $30,235. County attorney has approved the agreement as to form and legality, and the county auditor has certified that funds are available. So staff would recommend that the commission enter into this agreement.
I move approval of 2025-CO-054, an extended warranty plan for the John Deere motor graders.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Frederick,
Yes.
Commissioner Berger,
Yes.
Commissioner Band.
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Next is 2025 CO056.
Commissioners, this final item, CO 056, is an award, contract award to Vance Brothers LLC for the microsurface portion of our 2025 road resurfacing project. The bid was awarded to them a few weeks ago. The budget impact is $613,186. The county councilor has approved the contract as to form and legality, and the county auditor has certified that funds are available. So staff would recommend that the commission enter into this contract.
I move to approve 2025-CO-056 to award the road resurfacing contract to Microsurface.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you explain the difference between the different road resurfacings that we do? I see this as microsurface.
Yes, microsurfacing is a thin coat. It's more of a seal coat, only it's a thicker coat than what you would say put on your driveway. This will end up being somewhere between 1/4 and 3/8 of an inch thick. It's an asphalt product that has some finer aggregates in it. It will fill the smaller cracks in a road up to, 1/4 inch or maybe a little bit more. So this is like a cap that we're putting on top of existing asphalt.
I think that's the explanation that I needed. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Any further comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Furter,
Yes.
Commissioner Burbridge,
Yes.
Commissioner Banner.
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Bob.
Commissioner.
Next on our agenda, 2025 RES 041 to be presented by Platte County Treasurer Christopher Kendall. Good morning.
It's my initiation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Present resolutions.
Please introduce yourself, say your name.
Yeah, Chris Kendall for the Treasurer's Office. And I have County Resolution 2025 RES 041, which is a request for proposals for banking services. As we discussed, we tried to get that postponed a year, could not do that. So we're going to a proposal and need your approval to do that for the next 4 years.
I move approval of 2025-RES-041, the request for proposals for banking services.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Furter,
Yes.
Commissioner Burbridge,
Yes.
Commissioner Banner.
Yes.
The motion carries 3-0.
Thank
It's
you.
easy.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chris. Okay, any announcements from county office holders or staff? Any public comments? Any comments from the commission? Okay,
I move to adjourn.
Second.
we have a motion and a second to adjourn. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Furter,
Yes,
Commissioner Burbridge,
Yes.
Commissioner Banner.
Yes.
that motion carries 3-0. It is 10:22 a.m. and we are adjourned.